Hi, I am William, that's Guillermo, or my nickname here is DJ, and this is Uruguay through my eyes. When I moved from San Francisco up to Sacramento, California, which is actually a city that my ancestors helped found and build, I felt more like a foreigner moving to Sacramento, California than I did moving to Uruguay. And that makes me so happy. It also makes me sad that I waited so long to get here. I'm just kind of in love with being here. I feel like I'm in a love affair with an entire city. You said to me, Uruguay wants you. You're going to be welcome here. You're going to be safe here, and we're going to make this happen. We've been in California for 5 generations, and to make the decision to move to a new country after you feel like you're part of the soil practically of the state you live in, it's a big decision. In my 20s, I read about all the expatriate writers in Paris, Gertrude Stein, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Ernest Hemingway, and the 1920s was a big period when writers and creative people crossed the ocean and lived in Europe. And I always wanted to do that when I was in my 20s, and I was too chicken. I was too afraid. So now I'm 66 years old, and I think I had like this spark of wanting one big, huge adventure more in my life, or maybe 2 or 3 more adventures. When I found that healthcare in California was not going to be good for my old age for many, many, many reasons, that caused me to have to say, I can't stay in Sacramento, California, where I live. I'm going to have to find another place. So then the question was, is it going to be another state in the United States, or am I going to reach for that dream that I had when I was young? And things have kind of gone crazy in the United States in the last few years. And there have also been a lot of troubles in the last 20 years. We have 2 political parties that cannot talk to each other. They cannot work things out. Each of them only deals with certain truths and certain narratives and leaves out information. And you can't really work things out if you can't bring all the facts to the table. And I'm a LGBTQIA person, so I'm a progressive liberal. But I even started to feel like the Liberal Party was having problems that couldn't be worked out. So then the question became, where to go?
The reason why you moved here to Uruguay, we could say that it's because of political reasons and healthcare reasons, or there was any other reason why you decided to move here apart from being your dream?
I mean, some of it had to do with the fact that I have 5 close friends who moved here too. In Sacramento, for a lot of different reasons, I did not feel comfortable going out at night. I feel very comfortable going out at night in Uruguay, walking up La Avenida 18 Julio, walking around in those areas. And it's so nice to feel comfortable going out at night. I know there's some areas that nobody goes to, and it's like that in every single city in the world. But the sense of safety I feel in Uruguay is amazing. The people are so nice and warm and polite. and kind. People love it when I try to speak Spanish, which I always do. That's one tip I would give. From the second I moved down here, I do not expect anybody to speak English to me. I do not. And so people appreciate that I try with Spanish. People really appreciate that I understand that in Uruguay, the vos form gets used. And so instead of me saying tu, if I say vos, anybody who's like in a cafe or restaurant is like, this person is trying to be here in Rio Platense and he isn't just doing what they learned in high school Spanish. The government of Uruguay has offered through some university extension system free Spanish classes. And I love my teacher. There's like 20 of us in class. I've become friends with the people in class. I've fallen in love with someone in the class, but we're not going to talk about that. And I go 2 days a week for an hour and a half each day. And then I got a private teacher, and I see my private teacher 2 days a week for an hour and a half. And the Spanish I'm learning from my private teacher is really like how to go to the restaurant, how to go to the cafe, how to go to the dry cleaners, how to go to the grocery store. And if you can learn like 5 or 6 sentences a week that are good sentences, it's very helpful. There's this place called Mercado Willy,
Yes.
and they have language exchange.
I know. Every Saturday.
Every Saturday from like 4 o'clock until 9 o'clock. And you can sit there and feel like a new student trying to speak Spanish to a person from Uruguay. And then if you want to kind of just relax, you can go as an English speaking person and help out somebody who's trying to learn Spanish. And when you need a rest, you can go down to the food court and have a cappuccino, a beer, whatever. So I do that every week, and I'm making friends, and it's a social thing. So I would say the key is to have fun and to not feel pressure. I think you need to know a certain amount of Spanish, but you don't need to know a lot of Spanish immediately. So any pressure you put on yourself is artificial and it's destructive. You should just be playful and be curious and maybe start with words you like. I love the word entonces. Entonces. I love that word. There are incredible murals all over the walls of Montevideo. I've taken so many photographs of them. There's also political slogans, and there's also like tagging. And there's also names of people who disappeared during the dictatorship years. And a lot of the graffiti was a bit overwhelming to me as an American, because we've been taught different things about graffiti in America. We've been taught, oh, the country's out of control. Oh, there's unrest. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's that. So I was like, oh my God. But as I've studied the history, I realized that during that rough time of authoritarianism and dictatorship, when there was a silence around freedom of speech, writing slogans on buildings and tagging buildings and names of people to remember them after they've disappeared, that was important. And that was how the country survived. And so So you don't exactly see people trying to clean all of that up. Because they understand the importance of it and they understand the history of it.
And we were talking about our first call that I remember it. Do you remember the exact moment when you defined to move abroad?
I remember your immediate response emails. Very, very quickly. I mean, sometimes you would respond to me before I'd even finish the email and push send. I thought you guys did an amazing job getting me down here. Absolutely amazing. I just loved the kind of working relationship that we got going because there was total honesty and we could have fun with each other. And when something wasn't working, we could talk about it. Because there is a lot of stuff you have to do. The FBI clearance, the fingerprints, the opening the bank account. Now, some of it you don't absolutely have to do before you come here. I wanted to just feel like I could like I was doing as much as possible. But even if you wait on a lot of stuff, there is stuff to do, and it gets complicated, and you're learning new skills. So the relationship becomes very important. I think that's okay. Now I know what I'm going to say. In one sentence, I did not want to come down here alone. I mean, I was coming down here with 5 friends, but I wanted to come down here being held in relationship by a relocation company. I think every decision to make a big change is things you're moving away from and things you're moving towards. And I was moving away from the political situation in the United States, the healthcare situation in the United States, and quite truthfully, away from the way that America is presenting itself to the world. We always have a choice. We can feel so embedded in a life or in a career, but we always have a choice if we're going to stay or if we're going to go. We have that freedom. It is pretty much possible for everybody to go somewhere if they want to. They might have to save up. They might have to see what country will allow them. But we always have some choice and some